In a world where health trends come and go like the seasons, one small yet promising study has sparked a wave of curiosity among scientists and health enthusiasts alike. The focus? A humble nut, the walnut, and its potential to reshape our understanding of gut health, insulin sensitivity, and metabolic well-being. This is not just another diet tip or a fleeting wellness fad. It's a glimpse into the intricate relationship between what we eat and how our bodies respond. At the heart of this research lies a powerful message. Nature has provided us with tools to heal from within, and sometimes, those tools are as simple as a handful of nuts. The story begins in a laboratory, far from the bright lights of media attention but rich in scientific inquiry. Researchers have long been fascinated by the human microbiome, the vast community of microorganisms that live inside our digestive system. These microbes are not just passive residents, they are active participants in our health, influencing everything from digestion to immunity. In recent years, scientists have uncovered the profound impact these tiny organisms can have on conditions like obesity, diabetes, and even mental health. And now, a new player has entered the scene, the walnut. This particular study delves into the effects of walnut consumption on the gut microbiota, blood sugar regulation, and overall metabolic health. The findings are intriguing, not because they promise a miracle cure, but because they reveal a nuanced connection between diet and physiology. The researchers, driven by a desire to understand the mechanisms behind these changes, embarked on a journey to explore whether something as seemingly ordinary as eating walnuts could unlock significant health benefits. The experiment was carefully designed. Participants were selected with precision, 30 adults with obesity but without diabetes or gastrointestinal issues. Each person was subjected to 3 distinct dietary interventions over a period of weeks. One involved consuming whole walnut halves, another included walnut oil, and the third used corn oil as a control. The goal was to compare how each form of walnut, or its absence, affected the body's internal ecosystem. What makes this study stand out is its meticulous approach. Every meal, snack, and beverage was controlled, ensuring that any observed changes could be attributed to the intervention itself rather than external factors. The researchers went beyond simply measuring weight loss or calorie intake. They looked at the deeper layers of biology, the microscopic world of bacteria, the chemical signals produced by metabolites, and the subtle shifts in blood markers that reflect systemic health. One of the most fascinating discoveries was the impact of walnut consumption on the gut microbiome. When participants consumed whole walnuts, the population of beneficial bacteria such as Roseburia increased significantly. These microbes are known for their ability to produce short-chain fatty acids, which play a crucial role in maintaining gut health. Short-chain fatty acids help regulate inflammation, support the integrity of the intestinal lining, and even influence brain function through the gut-brain axis. It's as if the walnut acts as a kind of fertilizer for the gut, nourishing the good bugs while discouraging the growth of harmful ones. But the benefits didn't stop there. The study also revealed interesting differences in the types of metabolites produced in the gut. For example, levels of isobutyrate and isovalerate, 2 compounds associated with pro-inflammatory effects, were lower when participants consumed whole walnuts compared to when they consumed walnut oil or corn oil. This suggests that the physical structure of the walnut, perhaps due to its fiber content, may play a key role in shaping the gut environment. Fiber acts as a prebiotic, feeding the beneficial bacteria and encouraging them to thrive. Without fiber, the same oils might not have the same effect, highlighting the importance of whole foods over isolated nutrients. Another area of interest was the study of bile acids, which are produced by the liver and play a vital role in fat digestion. Certain types of bile acids, particularly secondary bile acids, have been linked to inflammation and an increased risk of chronic diseases. The researchers found that individuals who consumed whole walnuts had lower concentrations of these harmful bile acids compared to those who consumed walnut oil or corn oil. This is a significant finding because it points to a potential mechanism by which walnuts may reduce inflammation and improve metabolic outcomes. Perhaps one of the most clinically relevant results was the improvement in insulin response. Insulin is a hormone that regulates blood sugar levels, and impaired insulin sensitivity is a hallmark of type 2 diabetes and metabolic syndrome. The study measured how the body responded to a mixed meal challenge, which simulates the kind of meals people typically consume throughout the day. After consuming whole walnuts, participants showed a more favorable insulin response compared to when they consumed other forms of the nut or the control oil. This means that their bodies were better able to process glucose, reducing the risk of spikes in blood sugar that can lead to long-term complications. Beyond blood sugar, the researchers also looked at gut permeability, a condition often referred to as leaky gut. In leaky gut syndrome, the lining of the intestines becomes more porous, allowing undigested food particles, toxins, and bacteria to enter the bloodstream. This can trigger an immune response and contribute to chronic inflammation. To assess this, the team measured the excretion of sucralose and erythritol, artificial sweeteners that are not absorbed by the body under normal circumstances. Lower levels of these substances in the urine after consuming whole walnuts indicated improved gut barrier function, suggesting that the nut may help strengthen the intestinal lining and prevent harmful substances from leaking into the bloodstream. The implications of these findings are far-reaching. While the study was relatively small and focused on a specific group of individuals, it opens the door to broader questions about the role of diet in shaping our microbiome and metabolic health. Could other high-fiber, nutrient-dense foods have similar effects? How do individual differences in gut microbiota influence the way people respond to different diets? These are the kinds of questions that future research will need to address. What's particularly exciting is the idea that certain foods can act as personalized interventions. Just as no two people are exactly alike, no two microbiomes are identical either. Some individuals may benefit more from walnuts than others, depending on the composition of their gut flora. This concept of personalized nutrition is gaining traction in the scientific community, as researchers recognize that a one-size-fits-all approach to diet may not be effective for everyone. By studying the interactions between food and the microbiome, scientists hope to develop tailored dietary recommendations that take into account an individual's unique biological makeup. Of course, it's important to remember that this is still early-stage research. While the findings are promising, more studies are needed to confirm these results and explore their long-term effects. Larger trials involving diverse populations would provide a clearer picture of how widely applicable these findings are. Additionally, researchers will need to investigate the underlying mechanisms in greater detail. For example, why does the fiber in whole walnuts seem to have such a pronounced effect on the microbiome compared to walnut oil? What specific compounds in walnuts are responsible for these changes? Answering these questions will require a combination of molecular biology, biochemistry, and clinical research. In the meantime, the message is clear: incorporating nutrient-rich foods like walnuts into our diets can have a positive impact on our health. Walnuts are not just a tasty snack. They are a powerhouse of nutrients, including healthy fats, protein, fiber, vitamins, and antioxidants. Their unique combination of omega-3 fatty acids, polyphenol, and plant-based proteins makes them an excellent choice for anyone looking to support their cardiovascular and metabolic health. But the story doesn't end with walnuts alone. This study serves as a reminder of the importance of a balanced, varied diet. The researchers emphasize that meeting daily fiber needs through a wide range of fruits, vegetables, whole grains, legumes, and nuts is essential for maintaining a healthy gut microbiome. In today's fast-paced world, where processed foods often dominate our plates, it's easy to overlook the value of whole, unprocessed ingredients. Yet, these natural foods contain the building blocks our bodies need to function optimally. As the field of nutritional science continues to evolve, we are learning more about the complex interplay between diet, the microbiome, and chronic disease. The gut is increasingly being recognized as the second brain, with the power to influence everything from mood to metabolism. By making informed choices about what we eat, we can harness this power to improve our health and well-being. In conclusion, the study on walnuts offers a compelling case for the importance of whole foods in supporting a healthy microbiome and metabolic function. It reminds us that the answers to many of our health challenges may lie not in the latest supplements or trendy diets, but in the simple, time-tested wisdom of eating real, nutrient-dense foods. As scientists continue to unravel the mysteries of the gut and its microbial inhabitants, one thing is becoming increasingly clear: our health begins in the gut, and what we put on our plates plays a critical role in shaping that health. And there you have it, a glimpse into the powerful, yet often overlooked, connection between what we eat and how our bodies function. This study on walnuts isn't just about a single food, it's a window into the broader world of nutrition, microbiology, and human health. It reminds us that the choices we make at the grocery store or in the kitchen can ripple out far beyond digestion, influencing everything from our blood sugar to our immune system, and even our mental well-being. So next time you reach for a snack, consider not just taste or convenience, but also the potential impact on your gut, the very home of your second brain. Maybe, just maybe, a handful of walnuts could be more than a simple treat. It could be a step toward better health. If this video has opened your eyes to the wonders of the microbiome and the power of whole foods, don't forget to hit that like button and share it with someone who might find it helpful. And if you want more deep dives into the science behind everyday health topics, be sure to subscribe and turn on those notifications so you never miss an episode. Thanks for watching.